The C cluster in the UC Core Competency ABCs represents the competencies that impact your ability to create the future, with C standing for creating the future. Your ability to take UC to the next level through your work. There are 3 core competencies in this cluster: change agility, mission and vision focus, and stewardship. While you are learning about the creating the future core competencies, check out the companion guide. For behaviors that resonate with you as true, current strengths of yours, mark those with a star. For those that you want to further develop, or where you think that there might be a gap to close or improve your skills, mark those behaviors with a circle. When you come across behaviors listed that you are a little bit unsure about, so meaning you're still thinking through how that behavior shows up in your role, or the role that you're hopeful to grow into, write a question mark next to those. When you come back to these after some reflection, you will have a better sense of your strengths to capitalize on, development areas to maximize potential, and stretch your comfort zone. And with those where you wrote a question mark next to, those are the ones to continue to think about, research, or talk with a coach about. Asking yourself, what's really going to help me grow in the ways that make the most sense for my current and future roles? All right, let's start out with change agility. When you anticipate, strategize, and embrace change, you stay on the cutting edge and push UC further into its mission to provide the best public education to the world. How is change agility defined? Anticipates and adapts to change. Supports change initiatives by energizing others at all levels and ensuring continued commitment when faced with new initiatives. Demonstrates tolerance and adaptability when dealing with ambiguous situations. Effectively plans for change and deals with setbacks through flexibility and resilience. Okay, so as an employee, what behaviors should you be prioritizing to show your strength here? Adapt approaches as needed to address changing priorities. You are flexible, open, and receptive to new ways of doing things and are willing to step outside of your comfort zone. Seek to understand context while navigating through organizational change. And you are aware of your own and others' responses to change, and that you need to respond to change in a way that is productive for the organization, your team, and your team members. Now you have a sense of how we are all responsible for change agility. What about if you're a manager? How could you show up as a change champion, enabling your team to create the future? Well, you create a supportive environment in which team members can anticipate and adapt to change. You are active in supporting change initiatives, holding team members accountable to adopt changes, and you actively build awareness of change strategies and change impacts to team members, serving as a liaison between the team and change leaders. Reminding yourself that change is a forever constant can be a healthy practice in mindfulness as we continue to soar into the future. And honing our change agility with mission and vision focus helps us to build better programs, processes, and initiatives with a clear North Star in mind. Mission and vision focus is defined as shows understanding of and commitment to the UC mission and vision. Here's what you can do to demonstrate your mission and vision focus as an employee in the UC. Use the organization's mission and vision as guideposts for decision making. Connect individual roles and align goals and fulfillment of the UC mission and vision. And inspire others to achieve the mission and vision of the organization and the university. So understanding how your role drives the success of the mission and vision, also bringing together others around you along in your efforts. So what about if you're a manager? How can you drive a mission and vision focus? It's when you clearly communicate a team mission and vision that aligns with the university goals. When you harness information and opportunities to more effectively achieve the mission and vision of the organization and the university. So using the knowledge and resources to further our successes. And when you proactively build an environment where all team members strive to excel. Last but not least, in the Creating the Future cluster is something that underpins change, agility, and mission and vision focus: our stewardship of our public resources. Stewardship is defined as demonstrates accountability, discretion, and sound judgment when utilizing tangible and intangible university resources to ensure the public trust. So how can you, as an employee of the UC, model stewardship through your behaviors? When you act in a manner that is consistent with the UC standards of ethical conduct and other UC policies, utilize available resources, so people, processes, and tools to achieve organizational goals. Modeling accountability is also so important here, and that you understand and adhere to safety guidelines, report and correct potential threats, and model safe behaviors. As a manager, what can you do to enable stewardship in your team? You can hold team members accountable for upholding the UC standards of ethical conduct and other UC policies, identify ways to share resources, promote greater efficiencies across the university and communities you serve, and hold team members accountable for adhering to safety guidelines, report and correct potential threats, and model safe behaviors. All right, now go back to your companion guide, review the core behavioral anchors, and mark your strengths with a star, areas for growth with a circle, and anchors that give you more questions than answers right now with a question mark. Start thinking about ways to maximize your strengths, close gaps in your development areas, and resolve the questions that you have about the anchors that were a little bit cloudy to you. You can find your companion guide linked in the video description below and in the Grow on the Go library. For more information and resources related to the UC Core Competency ABCs, check out the webpage linked in the video description below and shown on the screen. All right, now it's time to move forward to stage 3 in the process.